excited to be back for another episode of the Me Made Style File. So this week we're going to be taking a closer look at the Lenox. So the Lenox is actually part of my Luxe Loungewear collection. It has 4 different pieces that all come in one pattern. So you'll have the cami, you have the little tap pants, the romper, and the slip. So the romper and the tap pants both come with little side seam pockets, which I love. But today we're going to focus solely on the cami and the slip, because as I started to play with these pieces, I realized these are totally day pieces that you can style for every day. The Lenox works really well with any of your lightweight silkies. Even a cotton lawn would be beautiful, as well as any lightweight jersey knit. And you have the option to finish off the neckline with the lace trim or bias trim. In my Luxe Loungewear course, we cover all of the lace details, different ways to customize and add different lace embellishments with your Lenox, as well as adding a shelf bra to the Lenox. So today I have 5 different looks planned using my black Lenox slip, as well as the printed cami that I'm wearing. So let's take a look. All right, for look number 1, we are totally taking a trip right back to the 90s with my black slip dress. So this is the Lenox, the slip version. I actually lengthened it by about 12 inches. Then I also added a slit in that extra foot that I added, just to make sure that I had enough movement in my legs. For the straps, I did the super skinny spaghetti straps. And for the hem, working with this kind of silk fabric, I did a really tiny narrow hem. Both of those techniques I show in my Luxe Loungewear course if you want to check it out. You can see how this doesn't have, I mean, it has a little bit of shape, but I'm going to take my Bowery sweatshirt, gray, and just kind of tie it at my low waist, just to give me a little bit of shape. And then I just have tights and my old combat boots. And it's still pretty cold here, so I've been wearing it with my, this is kind of like a long moto jacket that I've had forever. And that's look number 1. With look number 2, you may not even realize that this is the Lenox, but all I've done is taken an oversized black sweater, put it over the Lenox, added a belt, and voila, the Lenox becomes a really chic black silk skirt. So what I've done to do this belt trick is I've just first put on the belt around my waist, and then put on the sweater, and then tucked the sweater right into the belt, right at the front. And then I'm kind of pushing up my sleeves that I always do, added a little necklace and my slides, and voila, look number 2 is the Lenox looking like a silk skirt. All right, look number 3 might just be my favorite because it's so comfortable to wear. So all I've done is taken my black slip dress, popped it over a black turtleneck, added a belt just to give it a little bit more shape, and paired it back to my tall boot. So I love the way the tall boot kind of peeks through the slit. So then just pairing it back to my little printed bag just to give it a little bit of color and kind of pull out the boots. And this is look number 3. Look number 4 is really similar to look number 3, but I'm using the cami. So I've just pulled the cami over the same turtleneck. This one has just a little bit of lace and the adjustable straps. I actually made it to go back to these, my little striped shorts. So this is the loungewear outfit I made. But once I pull the cami out on its own, put a belt with my mom jeans and my little slides, it's a totally comfortable and warm weekend look or daytime casual look. Of course, I can pair it back to my favorite studded bag just to give it a little bit of edginess and kind of pull it all together. And this is look number 4. So look number 5 is actually going to be 2 different looks, both playing on this idea of a nice, soft, cozy sweater back to a really beautiful feminine lace. So all I've done is just take my cami, and these are like an old kind of boyfriend jean. So I already have a belt, and all I'm gonna do is just front tuck the first couple inches there in the front. And then I have, this is an also old cashmere sweater, just kind of pull up the arms. I may actually add just a few other necklaces just to kind of fill in my neck space. But then I paired it back to my Converse, added my my carry-all. This is my everyday Union bag that I love, and I feel like this is just such an easy, running around town look, but I feel really stylish and put together. Now let me show you how I'm gonna change this by just changing my sweater and my belt. All I've done is just change out my belt color, added a different sweater. This one is super, super cozy, a little bit thicker than my other one, kind of a kimono style. But I love, love, love the way the thick sweater plays against the really delicate lace. Added my studded bag for just a little bit of edginess, and I feel like this would be a really great outfit for running to get takeout and having dinner at home or just running quick errands during the day. So this is part 2 of look number 5. So there you have it. Those are our 5+ looks using the Lenox cami and the Lenox slip dress. So let me know below which look is your favorite. I would love to hear your thoughts about this episode of the Me Made Style File, and I'll see you in the next episode where we're going to be looking at styling the Hudson